shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming. Come on, get me out. Get me out. Help. Help. No.
Can you hear me? I'm so glad that you're up. Navigator through the darkness of the space. And don't you worry, I'll take care of you. Your systems are rebooting now. But first, keep your eyes open. We have a mission. So let's and take you home. First, you need to find me. Just look for I'm a goddess living in their waters. The lady of the lake. In the Don't trust anybody except me.
The weakling arose after all. We had our doubts. You took an excessive amount of time, last one. More than our protocols foresaw. I would blame that malfunctional belt of yours. Yet you seem fully operational now. Go, and start paying your debt.
What? I'm not dead? I had this horrible nightmare and it felt so real.
Hallucinations are a perfectly normal symptom of a long sleep of the ascended.
So how can I know you're not a hallucination yourself? Who are you anyway?
I am Multus, Patriarch of the Keepers. We will explain everything in good time. Come back later if you have questions. Now we need you to cooperate.
Cooperate?
Yes. You will proceed to Tobias for training.
Like now? I mean, everything is still a little fuzzy. I would appreciate some time to...
We would appreciate your immediate compliance. Without perfecting your hand-to-hand combat skills, you will be doomed to perpetual death, which...
Hold on there. What? Perpetual death?
Indeed. You bear the gift of immortality, hence...
Immortality. So, I can't die.
If you'd allowed me to finish, you would have already known. No. You die ordinarily. Then you are born again. Such is the power of the belt you carry. We are analyzing it, and don't have validated outputs to share with you yet.
What? That's all you have to say here?
Yes. Now go and meet Tobias already. My servant will show you the way. Oh, just one more thing before you go. We shall call you Silver, our regular naming proto...
What? No, my name is... Oh, shit. I honestly have no idea.
Yet we do. Silver was the only name available on your Christum. The naming protocol says it will have to suffice.
I would much rather pick my name.
Enough! We won't bend the principles that keep our world in order.
But
Humans. Always disrespectful of the habits and cultures of others. The rat company will suit you. Hey, you rat.
Can't you see they're obviously getting a raw deal here?
Well, they're rats. Nobody's gonna cook for them.
Ha ha ha. Funny. You know that's most likely why he was stealing food in the first place. Where is your sense of justice?
Are you really trying to give me a sense of justice talk because I did the right thing and reported a theft?
Why can't you be rational about this?
I honestly think we have enough of our own problems here, like finding our spaceship and getting out of here.
Oh, so now you are suddenly sure we have a spaceship?
Well, no, but it's only logical. We couldn't have just appeared here out of thin air.
Hello?
Like that guy. Great to meet you, man. Ah, sorry, my manners. It's Brian.
Silver, likewise. It's comforting to know that I'm not alone in this.
You're not. I'm Petra.
Silver.
Well, Silver, now you know everyone worth knowing around here.
Oh, come on. Marco? True, he is a bit of an a-hole, but he's one of us.
Great. Well, tell me everything. That spaceship, for instance.
Honestly, we don't know much either. We all got the same briefing.
Go and start paying your debt. Training. Now.
Same for you?
That's actually pretty accurate.
Right, so you'd really better go now. If Tobias sees us delaying your training session, he will get pretty pissed.
Brian is right. They take things quite seriously around here, but let's talk later. Tobias won't talk to you forever.
Can't wait. Well, let's do this. See you soon, guys.
See you, Silver. I'll be somewhere far away from this prejudiced hypocrite.
Oh, come on, can't we just...
Last of the ORICRU. Oh, lowly. I always forget. I shouldn't.
Never mind. Just call me Silver.
Noted. I'm sorry you had to suffer the smell of those stinky rat arses along your way, Ascended One. We're short of ends these days. I'm Tobias. My meagre self will be responsible for your training. We will follow standard protocols and have you ready shortly.
Right, that dreamy, glowing stick behind you will be a part of the training too.
The mighty rod of lightning? No, it certainly will not. I might not be the most competent teacher, but I can tell the limits of my pupils, and I will make you die with some dignity. Not just by accidentally frying yourself. Let me know when you're ready. I'll provide you with one lucky spar rat.
I'd rather not die at all. So, training. How do we start?
First, find yourself a sword in the armory. I won't bother you with another rat ship to lead you. It's easy to find. You just need to go back through the same passageway by which you came here. It's at my right hand. Once you're at the end of it, turn right. It's the first door just around the corner. There is a giant shield above, easy to spot. Equip yourself there and come back.
A bit nipper. Not told more coming. Master's missy. Looking for sword?
Talking rats.
Right. This probably can't get any weirder. No offense, just never heard a rat talk before. They told me...
They send pups for sword. Looking for sword?
Probably. I should get something to train with.
Yes. They not want you to destroy good blue steel, master. They give bronze first. Not as good metal, but master takes.
Edgy, slim, and with a tan exactly my type. How did you know?
I give you best fun I have. Only one bronze left, so it easy. The same for complimentary shield.
Complimentary? That's a complicated word.
I did not say, master.
You did.
Must heard somewhere. Sorry. Naboru talk straight, master. Now, sword one hand, shield another. And go train with other pups. Hope you be better than they.
Sword, shield. I feel ready. And silly, but mostly ready.
Good. We'll follow the protocol and start easy. This is just a warm-up. More of an execution than a fight. That rat shit was stealing in the kitchen. Use it to find out how sharp your sword is.
Wait a minute, I thought you said spar rats, like in a non-killing practice sparring.
You are funny. It's just rats. We don't consider it killing.
Stealing in the kitchen? Surely you must be joking. I won't execute anybody over that.
Seriously? Disappointing.
I mean, if it was a capital crime, maybe then...
Perfect. This one took part in the previous uprising. Has the blood of many innocents on its paws.
All right. I guess I only have myself to blame here. So, a killer and a rebel, right? Menace to society?
Yes. Looks clumsy, but beware, they have trained him well.
Who did?
That rat-kin renegade scum hiding in their stinking volcano killing our kin. They all deserve to be executed.
Well, what do I know, right? And it feels like I don't have a say in this anyway.
No. Here's a little healing help. Practice using it sparingly.
Thanks. At least I have this going for me.
Down with it.
Move. I said move, you overgrown rat.
Trying to pick your own destiny. Unsurprisingly, you failed miserably at surviving while doing so. I would suggest focusing on following the training protocol instead. Rest assured that Tobias will get you prepared, passably.
Duly noted.
I would also suggest rejoining him immediately by using the door by your left hand.
Duly noted.
that child-eating monster right. The soul of my poor niece can now ascend in peace. Well done, Silver. You'll be ready for the cradle and Livel soon.
What cradle? And who is Livel?
Oh, lowly. Me and my premature informing. Focus. We will discuss the fortress later. First, something to restore your health. You'll be in dire need of it very soon. Now it's time to commence the real training. You will need some real weapons for that. Get them at the armory and come back.
You are back again, Master.
They sent me to...
Yes, Master. Get better things to better kill our kin. Like you killed Dirk. Rattlers just tell me. Shame. Here, take and go. Do your killing. I really hoped you'd be different. But you like Naboru after all.
Give me a break. I really didn't have a choice, you know.
We all have choice, Master. We can choose to help those who make others suffer, or we can choose to help those who suffer. Be sure you know what is better. Need more help? Like with your guilty conscience?
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Master. Do something for us now. We need something to heal our kin, Master. Many burned and tortured by Whiteys. They keep medical kits hidden from us. Bring one, Master.
Stop calling me that. I'll see what I can do.
Master, you bring medicine for injured brattlers?
So, that medical kit?
Yes, Master. Master brings?
I think I told you to stop calling me that.
Sorry, Master.
This is all I could get. Will that do?
Yes, Master. Thank you. Will save many burned and mutilated. And look what I accidentally find. May it make you stronger than messy masters.
So, you have a little under-the-counter stash here.
Everybody equal. Friends of our kin, more equal.
I see. Well, thank you.
I thank you. On behalf of Rat... we thank you.
On behalf of Rat what?
Rat volunteers. That's how they call us. Lot of irony around. But don't worry. Go train.
Okay. I hope I won't regret this.
All be good. Promise.
I see you are ready. Good. It's time for the next step. You will train with your human counterparts. I suppose you wonder why.
No, not really. The idea of not having to do more killing actually sounds just fine to me.
Good. You might think that challenging Naboru or rats might be more beneficial for you. True, the chances you will fight other humans are slim. But with them, you can always fight to the death. It is proven to bring the best results. And since none of you can really die, death is merely a technicality.
That sounds like a rather painful technicality to me.
It's the best way to learn in the short time we have. No second chances, no room for errors. You must do your best from the beginning.
Well, let's do my best then.
Marco, enter and commence.
Alright. It's time to kick the newbie's ass.
Beaten by a newbie, huh? Whoa! What's going on? Wow.
I knew you had it in you, Silver. This new oak needs to be reported immediately. You have to inform the Patriarch.
Yeah, really looking forward to being subtly insulted over and over again.
No. He'll be more than pleased. Take this. Go.
Right. What is it?
My lucky ring. Toughened in the hell of war. Take it and go. Go, go, go.
The prodigal weakling returns. What do you want from me?
Me? Nothing, honestly. Tobias just says hello.
Are you toying with my patience?
Oh, sorry. He also said that I should, I quote, report this new hope immediately.
What kind of new hope?
You would have never guessed. It seems that I'm not a weakling after all. I knocked out Marco, and also Tobias' socks off while I was at it.
Impossible. I would need to see that with my own... What was that? Oh, lowly. The Queen is coming. That's too early, too early. Give me your weapons. Dispatch the ORICRU to their respective missions and come back. We'll keep Silver here. He's not ready.
Come!
Hide now. When the time is right, sneak out and acquire the rod. I'll stall the Queen.
Bring the lightning rod to the armory. I'll meet you there.
Your Majesty, what an unexpected honor.
Silence!
Now go! Move in!
Your Majesty, I don't understand what...
Silence, you lowlife! You have broken your vows.
Marshal, do you know...
We know you are hiding forbidden technology, and...
Dear Gracchus, follow the procedure. We first need to acquire proof to support your claims. Patriarch, our guards are probing your premises rigorously, and if they find anything unorderly...
I knew it. You are the one. Well done. Close the door. Perfect. Give me the rod now, so I can hide it.
Here you go, but it was a very close cut. Next time, I'll just do the things my way. No more sneaking.
Just give me the rod. Quick.
Here you go.
Flawless. I will make sure it doesn't fall into unworthy hands.
Oh, a secret room. Now it all makes sense.
You stay out. It's not safe for you inside.
Open the door!
The Queen is known to lose her temper. We should not make her wait.
What are you two lovebirds doing here? Her Majesty asks for your presence. She wishes to speak with everyone in private, one by one. You first, go and see the Queen.
Come closer. Ah, that's unlikely. An earthling. Our dear Gracchus was right. Allow us to take you for a walk. We need answers. Fast. And don't you try to fool us, Ascended One. Unlike our dim-witted half-brother, we don't dwell on old legends.
Hold on. Could I also get some answers? Like, maybe right now? I have no clue whatsoever what's going on here. My memory is one black hole and nobody tells me anything. Like that Gracchus. What was he right about?
Pardon us. We have spoken too harshly. We didn't know you were kept in oblivion. Our dear Gracchus says the Keepers are scheming. We are here to investigate. We presume that they have tried to make you part of their scheme.
Yeah, I wish I could confirm or deny that.
Well, rest assured that nothing you were told here is true. You can have faith in your queen and confide in us. Now, come with us to the cliffs. We shall show you something. This used to be a breathtaking view. Glorious Wardinia. But now, the world, once orderly, is distorted. The rats can sense the change and lurk behind its veil.
We also have those other lurking problems, Your Majesty.
Indeed, Marshal. Let us finish. You see, Earthling, ghastly things are now vexing our realm. Twisted abominations, lightning weapons. We are here to put those monstrosities to a halt, yet the burden lies too heavy on our shoulders. If not a king by our side, as many say, we could use a friend right now.
I have been here for literally just a few hours. Putting monstrosities to a halt probably wouldn't be my forte just yet. Being a friend, though, that could be arranged.
Guards, bring those traitors! Friendship is easy to proclaim, Earthling. We would prefer actions that speak louder than words. Tell us, friend, have you seen any such atrocities here? Warped mutants, lightning weapons? If so, speak freely. Our wrath will not fall upon you, and our gratitude is generous.
They do have this unbelievable lightning spear of some kind. They keep it behind a secret door in the armory.
Right, as we suspected. Unsurprisingly, Gracchus was right. Patriarch Maltis, you have been found guilty of treason. There is no mercy in our heart for those who betray the ways of the Naburu. You will be imprisoned here until we decide your fate. As for you, Akin Tobias, face us and fear not. We value your loyalty and your battle scars. We shall grant you mercy.
Mercy, my queen, mercy.
Mercy of a swift death. Now, we don't want to disturb the people more by executing a patriarch. Yet. We hope this will leave you with something to ponder over, Maltis. Earthling, you have chosen the right side. The side of justice, order, and respect. Let us thank you by making you one of the Royal Guards. And very likely something more when the right time comes. You will help us protect Wardinia from...
Your Majesty, behold! Fortress is under attack.
Rats again! How unsurprising, yet unsettling. Head back at once. Barabufus can't hold the fortress effectively with the limited crew he has. Another rat uprising was only to be expected. You, take 2 more men and the Earthling. Provide him with weapons and armor. Stay here, guard the place, and make sure the Patriarch doesn't go anywhere. You, Marshal, and the rest of the guard shall follow us to the fortress. Let's squash this pesteous rat rebellion and feed the bodies to his pet. Then we shall return to investigate further.
Give me those ranks again. I'm a Hellbarder, and you're a Hyman?
A Howman. Soon an Oberleiten. One day, maybe even Ober.
This is giving me headaches. Who's the Arbor now? Gracchus?
Gracchus? He's just a marshal.
And Marshal fits where in this?
Mostly into Her Majesty. Don't tell anybody I told you that. Anyway, Gracchus is not of the Royal Guard. He's just a grunt that got lucky. Her Majesty would deserve a proper king. Keeping this fool around makes her weak.
Thank you for taking the time to explain those things to me, Decanus. Everybody was so blunt here.
Well, I'm a sharp guy. Our pretentious patriarch over there would agree.
I noticed. Was all the beating really necessary?
No, but it was fun. And I think that a bit of a hardcore treatment was perfectly in place for doing such a poor job guarding the core.
The core?
I see we will need to work on your knowledge of our mythology and religion. You can do better than the rest of our race who loathes our old wisdom these days. But let's bask in the glory of our primeval times over breakfast, maybe. I'm too tired to do the stories justice now. And honestly, I'm also a bit pissed we're missing all the action.
You think it's serious out there?
Barrow Buffus is not a young, mighty warrior anymore. And his splendid armor can't protect the whole fortress.
And Barrow Buffus would be...
the protector of the fortress. And a spider person.
What?
Just a joke.
Oh. Well, I hope the Queen sorts things out soon. I can't wait to get out of this shithole.
What was that?
What? You don't think this is a complete and utter shithole?
No, that noise.
What the? Oh, shit. Fuck. Let go of me, you shithead. Let go. Fuck my leg.
Frida, what's up? Where is he? I will report you to Masters. Last one. Help! You useless human junk.
Decanus, don't you dare die on me.
You were probably my first and only friend around here.
Silver, you need to warn Her Majesty. Go. The fortress.
Let me save you first. We'll worry about the Queen later.
No, not me. Save people.
The fortress. That's where that rat attack took place? But that's over the sea. How do I get there?
Ship.
Right. Bad idea.
Down. Port.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later. What do I tell the Queen?
The attack. The core.
What?
The core.
Decanus? Decanus, speak to me! Decanus! Interesting.
Captain's log 103-088-0721. First day awake on Wardinia. Force field state satisfactory.
Obviously one of the things I never did in my past life. You lazy dingy! Oh, that was one rough landing. Still, nobody drowned. So, for a first timer, I'd call that a success. Also, for a last timer, I'm never driving one of those things ever again. Wow, if that's cobwebs, I hope the spider isn't around. What was that?
We have a mission. Recover the damn cradle. It's just you and me. Not a word to anybody. Find me, the Lady of the Lake. I'm getting you out of here.
What a welcome. Isn't that Marshall Grant himself? The notorious crimes that
Royal Guard, right on time as usual. Why do you always march in when the main fight is over? Is that part of your training? Speak up, guardsman, and stand straight when you're reporting to your senior officer.
Well, Takanas told me that the Royal Guard is a separate force and we should report only to... Ah, that's humiliating. I forgot the name of those ranks again. Anyway, he said we don't report to common military.
Oh, he did he? Well, screw him and screw the Royal Guard. We are under attack, and it's martial law here now. Barrow Bufus is dead, and I am his temporary substitute. So you report to me now, no matter what. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Sire, yes, sire. Sorry, sire. I will now say sire in every sentence, just so you don't pop a vein, sire.
Always the funny guy, aren't we? If you think that belt of yours will get you any preferential treatment...
Not really, sire. I just think it will eventually get me into recycling, sire.
Nice that you bring that up. I am in need of someone to use and recycle. I have only a handful of men left now, and I can't afford to lose a single one. You, on the other hand, if Regulus and the old legends are true, I can lose you as many times as I want, can't I?
I don't like the sound of that, sire, but technically you are right, sire.
Splendid. So the immortality is a proven scientific fact now. This looks like the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Did you see those rats breaking into the castle? They haven't made any move yet. I suspect they barricaded themselves on the top floor. I can't have them at our back like that. They could strike any time. Somebody has to de-ratize this castle once and for all.
Somebody like me, sire?
Yes.
May I just say?
No. We need to get rid of those pests first. You only need to know that you have my permission to die as many times as you need. Dismissed.
Sire! Yes, sire, sire!
Captain's log 103-088-0722. Inspected the results of local terraforming. Our other crew did respectable work getting this planet ready for the Naboru. Field surprisingly well done, luckily rudimentary security, easy to get in and tweak it. It will allow me to use it for more than just life support. Started already.
Hey, there's killer rats everywhere. We need every good man. Could you maybe use that hammer to crack some skulls?
I could. Yours would go first. Leave me alone.
Don't tell me you're afraid of rats. You? Such a brawny brute?
No, it's just not my war.
How can you say that? It's not my war either. I've been on this planet for literally 1 day.
1 day? That's really what you think? Well, that's funny. Never mind. Go on.
Still, I've chosen to fight for what I feel is right. Protect Her Majesty. Protect the Order.
See my war tattoo? I'm a veteran. I did my fair share of queen protecting and rat killing back in the day. And what good did that do for me?
I knew a guy with a tattoo like yours. He didn't end up well, I must say.
What? I highly doubt that. Only our Tuberni had it. Have you heard the tales about the third Tuberni? 1st century of the 5th Goho? We laughed together, we drank together, we fought together. Bufus our captain. Those were the days. Now there are only 3 of us left. Me, Cyrus, and Tobias. And we can all take good care of ourselves.
I'm sorry to say, but Tobias is dead.
What? How? I don't believe that.
Obviously, he took part in some plot against Her Majesty and...
Tobias would ne'er do that. You liar.
It might have been a misunderstanding then. Her Majesty wanted to investigate further, but then the rats attacked.
Stinky rats. It's always them. They took everything from me. Because of them, I've lost my wife. I've lost my smithy.
They took Barrow Bufus, and now they took my best friend.
I had no idea you and Tobias were so close. I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Well, everybody dies, right?
Yeah, right. Absolutely everybody.
We weren't getting any younger. Me a drunkard, Tobias a cripple, and Barrow Bufus could barely walk the last few days. Still, he didn't deserve that death the rats brought him. He was always kind to me. My first commander, my last harbour, and a stable source of money and liquor.
Sorry for your loss. Again.
This loss is even greater than you think. With Tobias, I've lost only a friend. But Barrow Bufus was wearing the armour I made for him when the rats took him for good. I know nothing will give me back my friend nor my Barrow, but it would be great to at least have the armour back. It's my finest work. The sturdy armour, the sleek trousers, the noble helmet, the snug boots, and the nimble gloves. My 5 golden wonders. Could you find it for me?
5 pieces of armor scattered around the battleground. I'll see what I can do, but no promises there. Well, I don't have time for this lovely chit-chat. I need to find Her Majesty. Is she still around here?
Good luck with that. The Queen's gone. Probably locked in her high castle.
Like a different castle than this castle? Is the other one more castle-y or what?
It's a citadel. A royal hideout next to the city. When the going gets tough, the nobility gets going and runs there to save their rich arse. Cowards and sissies. They don't mind spilling some blood for their noble causes, as long as it's not theirs.
How do I get there?
I'm no expert, but through the gate to the city, and then through the gate to the citadel. Sounds about right. Have fun. It's a full lockdown here. My old pal and drinking buddy Cyrus is guarding the first gate. A good guy. He won't let you pass. You'd need a permit.
Well, can I get a permit?
Gracchus issues them in the main keep, so probably not. He's just like the rest of them. Coward.
I have news of utmost importance. Probably connected to this war.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I've told you already. It's not my war.
I heard about some Livel that lives around here. Would you know where I could find her? Or him? Or them? I have a few questions to ask.
Ah, our damn keeper. Locked herself... Well, still probably better than having her running. I don't trust them keepers. They keep too much to themselves.
Actually, why didn't you make a golden shield too?
What nonsense. Clearly you don't know any...
Well, I did notice some of the shields appear to be made of...
Metal shields? Nah, don't be silly. What would people say if we had metal shields?
So you were a blacksmith, a painter, a carpenter... What?
Metal shields? Oh my. All the shield and weapons... Don't even bother. Not going anywhere. Only place I'd go is to my old smithy.
Hey there! Let me in!
The door is closed for a reason. Who asks to enter the sanctum?
What happened here? Why are you locked in?
We are under attack. The fortress isn't safe anymore. I'm not a fighter, and the ratkins are vicious.
Well, I am not a rat, so...
I believe you. Still, I cannot let you in before the hallways are safe again.
Well done, guardsman. Anything to report?
Well, in fact, yes, sire. One of those twisted abominations, as you call them, killed Decanus and dragged Maltus away, sire.
What? And you tell me that only now?
You really didn't give me much time to—
Silence! You should report that to Her Majesty at once. But so far, not a single one of the useless peons I have to deal with has been able to bring me that lowly ring.
What ring? What does that have to do with reporting to Her Majesty?
Well, it's a seal ring. That old fool Bufus obviously didn't keep it in his office. He proudly wore it into battle. And since he is dead...
Let me guess. You can't find his body, nor the ring.
And my soldiers are a bunch of asinine, moronic halfwits who couldn't find a dead body even if it was their own. Without the ring, I can't seal the leave permit and let you pass through the gate to the city.
Even as a captain of the Naboru army?
Marshal! And don't get me started. That guardsman at the gate just thinks he's something better. He has his moronic orders and no brain to understand the real situation here. Maybe we could use your talent of many deaths to solve that conundrum as well.
I don't see how me dying would help the situation.
Well, you can also stay alive for as much as I care. Just bring me that ring, and I can clear your way to Her Majesty.
1030704. Also, do they well, I wouldn't have bought. Oh, but the people leading the now 77. There's the of the.
The door is closed for a reason. Who asks to enter the sanctum?
It's me, Silver. Not that you would know me, but...
That is of no concern. Welcome, Silver. Keeper Livel at your service. How can I help you in these troubled days? Do you seek refuge or spiritual guidance?
You are Livel. Aha! Great! Can you let me in? We need to talk.
That would be highly unwise given the situation.
Well, the situation has changed. The hallway is absolutely safe.
Do you have any evidence to support that claim?
Only the ratkin blood on my hands. And the silence.
Indeed. The sounds of war seem more distant now. I will open the door for you. Just remember you are entering a sanctum and behave accordingly. Oh, the last immortal. I hope you bring me further news. Marco told me about the Queen's arrival at the monastery. What happened now?
Oh, Marco was here. Well, some rather harsh words were briefly exchanged, some executions mentioned, and Maltus ended up in prison. Now the crazy bit. As soon as the Queen rode off into the uprising, some weird monster broke into Maltus's cell and killed the guard. So I could steal their armor and pretend to be one of them to get here and talk to you, you know?
Sure, but Maltus?
Right. Well, the monster dragged him away. He was kicking and screaming something about masters and you and, me being useless.
That truly hurts.
Yeah, it did hurt.
Do you think Maltus is still among the living?
No idea. But I guess the monster took him alive for some reason.
It's all just pain and suffering lately. My Barrow, my baby, my Maltus. And me now being the only one left to look for them.
Them?
Oh, I mean him. Our patriarch. But never mind, never mind. Oh, and Tobias?
Well, the situation was heated, and that queen of yours kicks like a mule. So Tobias sort of ended up falling off a cliff. All that because of that rod, you know? I wonder why he didn't try to hide it. There was absolutely no way I could have helped him, honestly. I couldn't help but overhear something about some cradle. Anything I should know about that?
No. Marco already knows everything there is to know. Leave the burden to him, my last immortal.
Shouldn't you be out there helping your people? Locking yourself up here isn't really doing much.
My duty is here. The sanctum needs to be kept in its peace and highness. There is a burial ceremony I need to prepare for. This civilization is after all held together by our customs and traditions. We can't allow the unholy mutations to desecrate them.
I still feel that I should make myself useful. Can I help with anything else? Just tell me. Maybe with that search or something?
No, that concerns me and me only. Yes, I have to take care of that myself. Yet there is one thing I ache to be relieved of. It has enchained me here, with the sorrow. Our dear poor Barrow Bufus was killed by those furry beasts. As if I didn't have enough pain in my life lately. I have seen the Ratkins take him away. They were fighting over his golden armor. I feel each and every of his wounds as if they were inflicted on me. We weren't even left with a body to bury. Our poor Barrow will miss the privilege of returning to higher peace.
Where did they take him? Finding him is the least I could do.
That would bring me the highest joy. Sadly, I have no idea where they took him. I heard them shouting something about giving him a taste of his own medicine, not that it would make things any more clear. Our poor Barrow. He's probably rotting somewhere in the sewers.
Can you tell me more about Barrow Bufus? It might help with locating him.
He had respect for the ways of Naboru and strived for knowledge. He always supported the Keepers, abided by our guidance. He repented for the sins of his younger days, his vanity, his pride, the fights in the arena.
That's probably...
I know. I just can't think of anything else than how good he was. He even fed his retired pet spider. Others would have killed it. He gave it a home in the sewers and fed it fresh ratkin meat every day.
Right. That's sweet of him.
Please, bring his remains to me. He deserves to ascend in peace more than anyone else I know.
I'll do it. It sounds like the right thing.
How very good of you. May you be risen high and far. Did you make any progress in your blessed search? Tell me our good Barrow...
I feel life running out away, you Naboro slaver. I killed Battle Rufus. Me, with my bare paws. We toss him to his pet spider. Like he tossed bodies of ratkins he tortures. To death first. Tell world, Slaver Bufus has what he deserves. Take his bloody ring. Tell my story. Tell story of freedom, revolution, life, and my death.
What happened here?
Bufus fight back and we all fall in. Spider bit. 2 brothers die. I barely survive. But Bufus is dead. Freedom. I die happily now.
Could I just tend those wounds a little? Maybe I could still...
Let me die. I welcome hero death. And call death to Naburu oppressors.
Oh, come on. There's nothing heroic in dying in a puddle of your own blood and piss. And honestly, I'm not a great fan of the Naboru either. I mean, at least not all of them. Don't get me started.
Oh, you're not Naboru. Can you help me? Please, bring me medicine and patch me. I not want to die by the poison. Killing slowly but painful.
I'll try, but they don't grow on trees, you know.
Lilith must have some. Keepers always keep. She also healer of this fortress.
Yes, immortal.
There is a lot of suffering out there. Would you have some medicine I could bring to the wounded? I know you need to guard the sanctum and all that, but I can help some of your people in the meantime.
You have a good heart. I can see that. Sadly, I have run out of my healing supplies already.
Oh.
The only thing I have left is this inadequate antidote kit, but I don't see how that could be of any use.
Actually, I might need that for myself. Haven't been feeling too well lately. Maybe it's just the food from the monastery, but you never know.
Well, take it then.
Thank you. Here you go, my furry friend. You'll be skipping and hopping in no time.
Better. You're so kind. Thank you.
What's the plan now? You can't just lie around here. I'm sure the Naboru will find you sooner or later.
I just catch my breath for little. Then I join my brothers and continue fight for better world.
The fortress is crawling with Naboru.
We crawl through tunnels. No problem. Easy way out. Just over there.
I see you're still here. Sitting here and contemplating on your glorious feats in the fight for freedom.
You're right. But now I think
If I bring the Bufeth's bones with me, they worship me as hero. I need to have them. Why we even throw them to that? Two brothers dead and no...
Do you mean those bones? The spider didn't leave much, but my guess is they were quite Bufu-esque.
You are true hero. I not have anything to give back. How I repay you?
Oh, no worries. For me, it's just a dead body. I didn't have any special dinner plans with it.
I know. I give you this key Bufeth had on him. From its head, I think it from his family tomb. Maybe you find another body there, or something else you can use.
I think I've had enough of bodies for now. Thank you, though. So, leaving?
Yes. Just need time to gather my strength. I will just close my eyes for a moment.
Halt! Prove your fidelity with a valid set of germane documents.
I don't know what that means, but I bring urgent news to Her Majesty.
Without valid documents, none shall pass.
I'll just have to squeeze my way in. It really is extremely important. The Patriarch was kidnapped, Bufus is dead, and this whole war situation is fishy as hell.
If that's the case, I shall activate Protocol 57B for acute afflictions and allow you to pass.
Hooray and huzzah!
Follow me.
Captain's log 103-088-0726. Status: leaving the ship. I know or Ida will take good care of her. Still have a bad feeling about it. Anyway, focus on the mission. Get the cradle back and leave. Past few days experimenting with nanotech. Satisfactory results, also due to energy harvested.
The gate is closed.
I need to get through.
I follow my order.
And what orders would that be?
I can open the gate only once the attack is over. And the
What if I told you
I would need to see that in writing, with Bufus's seal up.
What if he would be unfit to...
Orders are orders.
Can you open the gate? I have information of the...
No. Orders are orders.
Your Majesty.
Oh, our new guard. We have no time. Shouldn't you be tending to our prisoner? Why did you leave your post? Shall we prosecute you for desertion?
That's a lot of questions for somebody who has no time. I'll be brief. I have direct orders from my late Howman, who has fallen in the line of duty. He wanted me to warn you, Your Majesty. We were attacked by this monster and...
So Decanus is dead. This war is taking too much of a toll.
Decanus and also everybody else. Maybe even the Patriarch. I am the sole survivor of that mess. It's not much of a feat when you're immortal, but it still wasn't easy to get all the way...
What did you say? Immortal? You?
Yeah, immortal. What's the fuss? I thought everybody knew.
Our sacrist talks of an immortal one. He shall lead us to ascension and unite the core with the shell.
Meaning?
We wish we knew. But the legends indeed do proclaim that the core is hidden somewhere in the monastery. I fear we might soon find out what our late Howman was trying to convey. Interesting times. We took our sacred texts for simply too vivid metaphors. Now we might be tempted to believe they are actually true.
Well, Gracchus knew right away. I'm surprised he didn't tell you, since you two... Oh.
We will pretend we didn't hear anything. Yes, people want us to find a king soon. But we have more important problems to deal with. Your immortality might solve the one at hand.
I am at your command, Your Majesty.
While we were away, the rats took over half of our city, which would be impossible without help from the inside. We suspect our half-brother, yet we have no proof. We will have to leave this question for later.
So, what should I do?
We need someone to kill that rebellious ratkin general prancing over there with such overconfidence.
Yet I am no assassin, Your Majesty.
Good. We don't need an assassin. It wants to fight our most proficient warrior in a so-called wager of champion, a delirious, idealistic duel between himself, General Drapp, a rat of a rather silly name, and our best warrior. If we send you, human, is it true that you can't lose?
Well, sort of.
Speak clearly, human.
I can lose as many times as needed to win. When I die, I get reborn again.
We understand. Then it's taken care of. You shall be our champion.
It will be an honor, Your Majesty.
Indeed. Many have given their life for the Naboru Empire. You shall be the first to give multiple.
It will be a proliferating honor, Your Majesty.
That's highly satisfactory. Then take this as a symbol of our trust, and seek our commanding captain. He is in charge of our defense, and shall be able to grant you a clear passage. You will find him at one of the barricades.
Silver, you made it. Good. We were worried.
Were you? Where is everybody else then?
All right, I was worried. The others actually split right after Tobias pushed us out of the monastery.
What? Well, sure, Margot was obviously a keeper's pet, but I thought you and Petra were tight, man. I mean, the only humans on an alien planet. I thought we would stick together for more than a day. Me and my faith in humanity.
Yeah, sorry. Marco just couldn't cope with me taking the lead. He got pissed. Said he's the captain anyway and took off.
Oh my. Well, go figure. And Petra?
Well, she went full revolutionary. She says those rats deserve their freedom and whatnot. Nice to see that at least you're keeping it real. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a racist, but it's quite obvious who represents law and order here, and we need them. Her Majesty wants you on their side as well. She sent me here to tell you that.
Yeah, preaching to the choir here, my friend. Although I would say they need us more than we need them.
Well, let me show you one thing.
Brian, so good to see you after all this time. I was afraid I would be stuck with Marco only, second-class technician with the ego of a captain. I honestly thought our mission was doomed. But now I have you, and I know you are both capable and take your duties seriously. So let's proceed. I am your ship, and as the helmsman, you are now first in the chain of command. So the mission is your responsibility now. You need to recover the cradle. That's our main objective. It might prove difficult after David's petty mutiny. Oh, how I hate his guts. Excuse me. That's centuries of stowed-up artificial emotions. Where was I? Yes. Don't trust anyone, especially the beings who will wake you up. They will try to manipulate you into working for them. But to really obtain the cradle, you will need to gain the trust of the uppermost local leader. Be it a king, a queen, or something else. They will surely preserve it as a powerful artifact and have access to it. As for the rest of the crew...
Ouch! Ah, that was a smash cut. What was she sorry about? You know, about the rest of the crew.
Oh, not important. That she couldn't wake you up earlier or something. That's not why I was showing you this. It is obvious we need to recover that cradle thing. And not for Malthus, for ourselves. It's our mission, so it's a good thing you're siding with Her Majesty. Together we can make ourselves indispensable to the Empire, and gradually work our way through to the cradle.
That's quite a lot to process, man.
Yeah, I know that all too well. So I'll give you a few minutes. I'll use them to get more information from that terminal over there. Just don't take too long. We need to get going.
Commanding Captain, I presume?
Yes. And you, civilian?
Actually, not so much of a civilian anymore. Her Majesty sends me to take care of that rat problem of yours.
I don't follow.
Like, kill their general? She chose me as your champion for that wager thing. Can you let me pass?
Absolutely. If that's Her Majesty's wish and your death wish, who am I to object?
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Hey, you. Remove that barrier.
Yes, Captain.
Well, behold, the tiny champion. We're still eagerly awaiting your victory.
Why do I even bother?
Well, behold, we're still...
Why?
You shall be the champion of Naboru?
What's the problem? Not big enough for you?
Your heart is not big enough. I believed fiery that your role in changes to come will be different one. but I will keep hoping.
What is that?
Later, when time comes. Now we fight! You are not Naboru. There is no honor for you in fighting their unfair fights. This is not a wager of champions. We both know it.
You mean the archers? Well, not my idea.
Not only. We both know what I mean. I know you better than you think. So, show you are righteous, and let me go. Fate of whole race is at stake.
You're right. The Queen just didn't give me many options. Go. I will take care of things here.
Thank you. May Marvius shine upon you. Meet me in Old Mines if you want to talk.
That was highly unsatisfactory. Does your homuncular size always yield such homuncular results?
Yeah, like you would have done a better job in my place, big guy.
Spare me your audacities, human. We want its head. On a platter. Otherwise, this war will devour us all. Her Majesty wants to give you another chance.
She sure has a big heart.
If you shan't deliver this time, the Naboru Empire will be extremely displeased with you.
So, I just bring Her Majesty the head of this rat, and we're all kittens, rainbows, and unicorns.
No, bring it to me. Directly to me. Understood?
Sure. I'll go and have a friendly word with him. We'll see where things go from there.
You might find the bridge out of the city slightly uncomfortable at the moment. Sorry for any discomfort or inconvenience you might encounter. Rest assured I'll be busy resolving that while you are absent.
Great. Thanks for the heads up.
Her Majesty wishes to attend to more acute items. We were told you shall proceed with the orders you have received from Marshal Gracchus.
So, collected your thoughts?
Sort of. I am pretty much on board with this. It makes sense. Get the Naboru on our side. Complete the mission.
Great. I mean, you being the champion already will certainly make things much easier.
I hope so. Dying repeatedly for the Empire should come with a few perks.
Well, keep it up. Having Her Majesty and the Naboru on our side is vital for completing the mission successfully.
I know. I would just feel much better about it if we knew what the mission was and why it is so damn important, you know? Do you know anything more about it? Any luck with the terminal?
I wish. I'll give it another go later, but I won't keep my hopes high.
Well, this is a royal clusterfuck.
But the ship was quite convincing. About the cradle, I mean. And from the captain's log, it's also quite obvious it was important. And that our duty is to it.
So, you have read those notes too. What do you make of them? It's all very cryptic.
Yeah. Obviously, he didn't really care about his future readers. Which is a bit weird, since we were probably his crew.
I guess he was hoping to tell us everything in person. Any idea who that Aida is he talked?
Not really, no. Maybe his executive officer? Or somebody from security?
I guess we might find out later. At least we know from your message she didn't start that mutiny. The mysterious mutinous crew member mentioned in the vision. Although we don't know who he is, why he did it, or what he really did. All we have is his first name.
Yeah, that surely didn't make things any clearer. So, honestly, I just don't know much. We'll just have to figure it out as we go.
Do you at least know where the ship is? I am sure she could tell us more.
Actually, the message was cut just before she could tell me.
Well, at least you have something to work with. I actually had a message too, but nowhere this good. Mostly static and noises.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Something about local deities and powers beyond imagination. Nothing tangible.
Huh. Now I wonder if others also got a message.
Maybe. Probably as shitty as mine, since they are not here with us. Actually, you could have mentioned all this already back in the monastery, right? It could have saved us all a lot.
I think about that a lot too, yeah. But the ship said to trust nobody. And back there, it wasn't really clear who's who and what is what.
As if it was any clearer now.
Well, at least we know helping the Queen is something we can only benefit from.
True that.
Ready to do some rat killing?
Absolutely. Any progress with...
No.
Our human hero. Can I interest you in my high-quality, low-priced products? A surprisingly wide selection. Full satisfaction guaranteed.
What took you so vexingly long, human? I've even cleared the path for you.
Sightseeing. I couldn't take my eyes off the efficiency with which you are losing this war.
In your cheery spirit as usual, I see. We could benefit from your services.
I thought you wanted that rat head as soon as possible and on a platter.
That is absolutely and perfectly correct. We also want to win this war. It's fairly difficult with that fire constantly raining down upon us.
What about Her Majesty? Won't she be displeased if I postpone the headhunting?
I won't tell her if you don't. We can have a little private quid pro quo here, if you allow.
Well, what's the quo for me in that?
I'm not entitled to share any. You should just be aware of the fact that Her Majesty's position is imperiled by several factors. Being on good terms with me could prove quite remunerative in the future. I am au courant with the changes to come.
You would make a great lawyer. So many words, so little information. What I understood came unexpectedly from you, Marshal. You and Her Majesty seemed very tightly knit.
I'm just saying we should cover all the options. Nothing less, and certainly nothing more. Disarm those catapults, bring me that head, and good things await you.
Well, I guess destroying the catapults and having all my bases covered can't hurt, right?
Indeed. It has repeatedly proven to be a viable survival strategy.
Probably, unless I get hit by a fireball while doing it.
I'm sure that death won't stop you. Can I count on you, human? Will you relieve me of those catapults?